Hello and welcome to the LCTV News. I'm Mukala Kabongo. In this edition of the LCTV News, GE contract negotiation, Lynn Festival Latino, Beyond Walls Artist Showcase, sit down with Lynn Tech SkillsUSA, and more. Contract negotiations between GE and International Union of Electrical Workers, Communication Workers of America will resume this Sunday. This comes after IUE Local 20 rejected the 4-year labor contract with the company that was offered at last month's negotiation. Resuming the bargaining between the two sides comes after the company's union rejected a proposed contract earlier this week. The negotiations between GE and the union has been focused on bargaining wages, health care, and retirement. Wednesday's storm left plenty of damage around the city, specifically around Western Ave. A lightning strike caused a tree to fall and shattered the windshield of one resident's vehicle. The lightning strike and the tree falling caused a traffic jam around Western Ave while crews were clearing the downed wires. No reports of anyone being harmed during the storm. Tuesday night at City Hall, City Council President Darren Sear held a public meeting discussing the high bacteria counts at Kings Beach. To fix the bacteria issue, which was caused by the separation of the drains for water and sewer, the estimated price, according to Sear, would be around $4 million and would take 2 to 5 years to complete. Residents want extra signage so people can stay away from the water. Other suggestions during the meeting were a demand for an audit of the sewer system. SEER encourages all concerned residents to write to their legislators about the issue. To keep residents cool during the summer, heat, the city will have a splash pad locations open from 9 a.m. until 8 p.m. The locations for these splash pads are Cali Park, Neptune Boulevard, Playground, and Flax Pond Playground. For any concerns or problems, residents should contact Lynn DPW. Now for the police update. 4 Lynn residents were arrested and charged with sex trafficking after a joint investigation by local, state, and federal authorities executing warrants to their homes. In all, a total of 9 people were arrested and charged with sex trafficking. The 9 suspects who were arrested and each charged with trafficking of persons for sexual servitude, deriving support from prostitution, and conspiracy to commit trafficking are Christina Lasso of Lynn, Johanna Heno Torres of Lynn, Fabian Galino of East Boston, Louis London of Marlborough, Donovan Yasid Arismeti Ospina of Lynn, Edmundo Rivera Gomez of Lynn, Francisco Sanan Bay of Chelsea, Marlon Nagano of East Boston, and Jorge Lasso of Chelsea. All suspects have been arraigned and plead not guilty to the charges. Monday night near Curran Circle, a car was struck by gunfire. Lynn police responded to calls around midnight. Witnesses told police that about 5 or 6 shots were fired. Nobody was hurt during the incident. No arrests have been made, and the incident remains under investigation. A suspicious package that was intercepted by Lynn police at the post office has led to an arrest of a Worcester man. Juan Colon was charged with trafficking more than 200 grams of Class B drug. In a joint investigation by Lynn Police, State Police, the Drug Enforcement Agency, the Bureau of Alcohol and Tobacco, Firearms, and Postal Inspections, the package, which was addressed to a Lynn home, had about 3,000 grams of cocaine. Festival Latino took place over the weekend on the Lynn Commons, and LCTV was on hand for the festival.
Today we are here at the Latino Festival, an event that's been sponsored for 3 years now, with a couple of different supports from local businesses, different phone companies, different councilors, our state senator, a couple of different people who've supported this because we in Lynn are a majority. Latinos are here. We're part of this beautiful city. This city is our home, and the idea of having a Latino festival in Lynn arose because of that. We want to be integrated. We want our culture to be promoted and respected in all different ways. So that's why we have food. We've got a ton of music. We've got different cultural performances. But we also brought in the Lynn Police Department, the Sheriff's Department, because it's important for our kids, our families, to get really integrated into what our American culture is. So that's what the festival is for today. It's a community event. It's free. So we're hoping that everybody today enjoyed themselves and continues to enjoy themselves.
LCTV sent a crew to High Rock Tower over the weekend for the building of a playground by Kipp Academy.
Okay, we're here today at Kipp Elementary in Lynn, Massachusetts. We've got 130 Delta volunteers, 65 volunteers from Boston, and another 65 volunteers from 22 cities across the United States in the Delta system. So we have people coming from Honolulu and Syracuse and Los Angeles, Tampa, Nashville, Atlanta, all to help build a Kaboom playground here at Kipp Elementary in Lynn. So it's a fantastic day. We've been working on this for about 6 months. The kids at Kipp designed their ideal playground several months ago, and today we've got Kipp parents along with Delta employees actually building the playground here in Lynn. We are thrilled to be here today, and in 6 hours we'll have this playground built and ready to go.
Hi, my name is Ravi Dadich. I'm the Director of Airport Operations in Boston. And today we are here at the school to build a playground. We found out that kids do not have a playground over here. They've been busy and spending their recesses in cafeteria or the parking lot. So this was Delta's way of giving back to the community. Delta gives back 1% of all its profits, and last year we gave back over $55 million. So this is a great opportunity for us to be a part of the community that we serve. And also, we go back to the good old saying from Mother Teresa, the hand that gives away flowers always retains some of its fragrance. So this is our part that we are playing to give back to the community.
Beyond Walls held a forum at Centerboard Lynn where artists spoke about this year's festival and their inspiration for their murals. LCTV was in attendance.
With the portrait to explain a little bit more about it. Because my grandmother's basically holding some leaflets that my grandfather brought back from Cambodia, where he was a prisoner of war for 3 years and managed to escape. But I want to confirm some details from her before I tell you more. So yeah, hopefully that'll be on the wall. But yeah, thank you for having me, and I'm going to go back and paint.
Pretending to skateboard and hanging out with the cool kids and listening to hip hop and things like that, and found like an outlet for my art through writing my name, and progressed from normal graffiti to doing graffiti with characters, and then progressing my characters from a cartoon character.
Where the market basket is, it was like an old white church. It was really cool. And then I was part of the class that moved into the new building, so like I feel really old over there. When I tell the kids that, like, I remember when we moved into this building, and they're like, yeah. Like, it's a year old. Now.
To watch the full forum, visit LCTV's website and click on the video on demand. The North Shore Latino Business Association, in collaboration with Beyond Walls, hosted a block party for the community on Sutton Street, and LCTV sent a crew down for the festivities.
Hi everyone, my name is Rosario Rivera Minaya, and I'm with Beyond Walls, but also with the North Shore Latino Business Association. We have done a collaboration this year, 2019, for Beyond Walls to celebrate the Mural Festival, and we are celebrating today the Dominican culture, the Latino culture in general, but especially we are taking the theme of one of the murals from Beyond Walls collection, which is the Anguria mural, that is the Dominican woman in rollers. So that's why you see my style today. We're very proud. So we have done this promotion to invite everyone to celebrate who we are as a community and the diversity that we have in the community, but also the beautiful art and the stories that the art brings. So learn more about the murals, learn more about the artists, and learn more about Beyond Walls and the North Shore Latino Business Association. So today, through this collaboration, we are highlighting hair salons in the community as well as barbershops, and we're doing what is called Roloton. Roloton is a contest, it's a community celebration, but also a contest where we have invited hair salons and barbershops to come and sign up, and we do a battle of the barbers, as well as a roller spray, which is like the faster that you can make the rollers, the better. So come and join us. We'll be here until 8 tonight. We have live music, we have vendors, we have freebies, and we have dominoes and a lot of fun. So it's open, free, and it's open for the family, for everyone, especially kids and families. So come join us.
Oh, it's you. What do you expect? Well, what? Nothing. Sorry. Yeah, I'll bet.
We are on day 4 of 5. We're putting together a 30-minute show. We have 12 awesome students from all around the North Shore, and they have been working really hard.
I think that's what's so cool is the first day we try and get an idea of where everyone's starting, and we said, how many people have been in a play? How many people have seen a play? And some of these kids have never seen a piece of theater and showed up to this camp and are creating some of the coolest stuff.
Past 4 days have really been pretty fun. It's been great to get to know everyone and start working in a production. It really helps us get together a lot better than, say, get to know you games. I think working in a production is one of the best things you can do to get to know someone.
Oh well, look who it is. Do you have money?
Of course I got the bacon. See my new golden bacon?
Woohoo!
I learned how to write scenes, which I didn't know how to do at all, and now I actually really like it. It's a lot of fun.
Part of it is that they write the script themselves, and we do a lot of work in the beginning about their scene work and their creativity and their ideas, their characters, their storylines. And so it's already in their brains and it's in their bodies because they've created it and they've been working on it. So when we put it all together, it's not like we're starting from scratch. So they are able to pull from their memories of the past 3 days and what they created.
So I think the most special part is just watching kids that have never done any theater create the whole thing themselves. Like they will have made everything by themselves.
They've taught me how to project my voice, make sure that everybody hears me, how to always we only got say 15 minutes to come up with the scene, memorize it, and then do it, which helped me a lot because I think it made me act quick on my feet and helped me. So.
Acting helps me stay active because a lot of times in the summer I'm just sitting there eating snacks, watching TV.
You have a month to 4 months, sometimes even. You can really take your time and perfect scenes, but with this, you really gotta buckle down. You can't waste any time. It's only 15 hours a week, and that can be really, really, really difficult because you've got to cram all the lines, and we had to write the play as well, so that made it a little difficult, but this group's kind of stepped it up a lot more than I expected and was able to pull a pretty great show together so far.
This really helps me also to make new friends, to get used to making new friends and coming up to new people and learning who they are, what they do, and just having fun with them.
I've learned that it's okay to express your feelings, and it's okay to like act like you would usually act and not be scared just because you're with new people.
All of the kids at this camp seem to be from different schools, racial, religious backgrounds, and I think it's good to see such a love of theater throughout the North Shore area.
I hope that they feel that theater or creative arts or performing arts in some way can be a part of their life in the long term, or that it can be something that they really enjoy doing. Maybe they want to come back next year, maybe inspire and help us to create more programs like this, that they want some more specific things or ideas throughout the school year that we could do to give them more opportunities like this.
In my days, we didn't have all those funny light up boxes. What you call it? Judy, what you call them? Nose phones, earphones? iPhones? iPhones, yeah. It's the old folks home. For us, it's the old folks home. Lie back, set a treatment, we get ill. I'm gonna take you out, my will. It's the old folks home.
Now for the sports update. The Lynn Junior Legion Post 291 baseball team were state champions after their 10-9 comeback victory over Sandwich. Kobe Maglozzi delivered the game-winning RBI single that propelled Lynn to capture the title. Lynn now advances to the regional round, which will be played in Concord, New Hampshire. The North Shore Navigators fell to Nashua Silver Knights 7-6 last night in Nashua. The Navigators were led by Sean Lawler, who went 2 for 3 in the game, scoring 1 run. Keegan Calero had 3 RBIs for the game. The Navs are now 30-23 on the season and will face off against Nashua again this Saturday at Frazier Field. In Major League Baseball, the Red Sox dropped their 4th straight game after their 9-4 loss to the Tampa Bay Rays last night at Fenway Park. Xander Bogaerts went 4 for 4 for the Sox, bringing in 3 runs. Pitcher Andrew Kashner went 5 innings, allowing 7 runs and striking out 1. Next up for the Red Sox is a 4-game series against the New York Yankees in the Bronx. NFL preseason kicked off last night with the Hall of Fame game between the Atlanta Falcons and Denver Broncos. Broncos rookie quarterback Drew Luck went 7 for 11 for 31 yards and was sacked twice. Bennett Kurt for the Falcons threw for 185 yards and a touchdown. Jawan Winfrey caught the game-sealing touchdown from Brett Ripien to give the Broncos the 14-10 victory. On this week's Lynn Lowdown, we sat down with Lynn Tech's SkillsUSA. Here is this week's Lowdown. All right, welcome to the Lynn Lowdown. We have Lynn Tech SkillsUSA in the building. We're going to start at the middle with the star of the show, apparently. Brian here is the star of the show. They're, Claire and Jason, they're just here just to supervise, but they just, here. So Brian, this is your time.
Hi everybody, I'm Brian.
What's going on? How are you guys?
What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm all right.
All right.
SkillsUSA, you guys are gold medalists, winners. Is this the first time you guys won the gold?
We had a gold medal before, but this was a clean sweep for us this year, so it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, last year you guys came close, and you guys wanted to send some of those seniors out on a high note.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, talk about that.
Yeah, so this year, for those people at home who aren't familiar with SkillsUSA, we're a leadership and job, promotion. We try to help our trade students do better in their careers. Yep. And we kind of compete and travel versus kids throughout the state and the country. So last year we went to Louisville and competed, but we came back a little short. This year we were lucky enough, we went and competed in 3 competitions, and we came back with the first place in all of them, including being recognized as the top chapter in the country.
Yeah, you were recognized as Advisor of the Year as well.
Correct.
It was like 2 years in a row, isn't it?
No, well, last year was the state. This year
Okay.
they gave it the national. Yeah.
Okay, so you just taking it all in. Taking all the trophies.
We've been blessed.
Yeah, Brian, what got you involved with SkillsUSA?
Well, you know, at first, to be honest, I seen my friends going, so I was just like, you know, I might as well join along.
Hey.
Yeah, I was just following like the leader and stuff.
Yeah.
But then like I've always been interested, but no one really ever explained what it was to me until just one day, like Mukala just told me he wanted me to like try out to be the sophomore leader. So I went for it, and then I seen everything they were doing. So now like I'm pretty intrigued and yeah.
Yeah, what are some things you've learned since you've gotten involved in it?
Well, a few things that I learned is like, you know, how important giving back to your community is, helping out like the less fortunate and stuff. Yeah.
Claire, as advisor, what's your role in all this as well? What are some of the things that you have to take on?
Well, Jason and I try to do just that, advise the students. We try to give them as much responsibility as possible. We want to make sure that they're learning how to become leaders, and so we like to put a lot of stuff, on them. So we like to take a step back and help organize everything, but we like to lean on them to be the stars.
Now, SkillsUSA, how many chapters are there? Because I know there's a whole lot throughout the country, but Massachusetts, how many?
Gosh, I'm not sure.
Over 100, I think.
Sure, yeah. There's definitely like, I think over 20,000 in the country.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, 20,000. Can you guys just talk about the importance of trade? Because clearly college isn't for a lot of people. College isn't for everybody, and you know, having a trade skill is going to help in the long run, because you can go straight out of high school to get a job, and if you decide to go back to college, you could have the means to pay for it.
Absolutely.
By a trade. Because just talk about the importance of trade.
Yeah, I think one of the things that's really great going on right now is that people are starting to value trade school, and you know, like tech we're finally like getting some of the good accolades and recognition for the good work that's going on in that school. You know, when you look at the trades right now, one of the goals of SkillsUSA is to really promote vocational education, because looking ahead, in the next few years, we're looking at 65 million jobs that are going to go unfilled. In the trade industry, and if we want to make America sustainable, and it's really a pressing need right now. I mean, it really could become, if it's not given the attention that it deserves right now, I think it could really become a catastrophe.
Especially when they got robots trying to take over. Robots and stuff like that. Now for you, what are some of the skills that that hands-on skills that helps you from SkillsUSA?
Some of the hands-on skills, well, something I would say that like, I mean, I guess it's kind of hands-on, but it's like more vocal, is like learning how to like talk to people, like learning how to work together as a group with your teammates and stuff like that.
So skills kind of has like a few different categories of competitions for the kids. So one is leadership, and then there's vocational. Brian competed this year in the leadership stuff, so he and 2 others had to create a presentation around a community service project. So like last year we created a project where we gave 20,000 books away in the city. We wrote our own kids book and did a few other things. So Brian presented that project.
Was that part of like Literacy Day or something like that? The books that y'all gave away?
So you mean coming up or the past thing?
I know there's one coming up, but I'm saying in the past.
Yeah, I know in the past, yeah. So we did that last, we did the book launch in like February, March.
Yeah.
We gave the books away in December. But coming up on August 21st, we got recognized by a group in the city that are going to honor us on August 21st. It's called Celebrate Literacy Day. And so they're recognizing 2 other individuals, Sheila O'Neill and Magali Torres, and then our chapter. So it's kind of a fundraiser too. So the money's going to come back to our chapter to hopefully fund projects that we want to do going forward.
And what are some of the projects that you got in mind, or some as we look ahead in the future?
Brian, you want to take it?
Well, currently a project that we're starting to that's starting to evolve before us and we're working on is we're trying to work on creating a special needs park for special needs students and stuff. That we've in our school we have this thing called Community Service Day, and on Community Service Day we made these things called Calm Down Kits, which is a little kit that would go to a classroom, and when a special needs students they're acting up or they need something to calm down, they would go into the box and they'd play with one of the little toys we made. They're all designed so they can help you relax and stuff. Okay, that's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting.
I think our big plan really going into this year is it's kind of big, and it's still in progress. We still need a few more nods in the affirmative, but we are going to try to make an inclusive playground. That's something that that we are really interested in trying to do. So for any folks who are watching, stay tuned, because we're going to need the community's help and support to get that done when we really get the ball moving with it.
Yeah, do you have an idea where you're going to have this inclusive playground? Or
we do. I just feel like we are not allowed to say, not at liberty to say yet, only because we haven't gotten the okay.
It's privileged information.
Okay. Who do we got to talk to get this to get y'all to get this go?
Yeah, we actually have the meeting in the next week or so. So hopefully, if this was a week later, we probably would be able to really announce it. But it's cool to get it out there nonetheless.
Yeah, definitely. Talk about some of the seniors that you guys have graduating and going on to college. I know we had one here, Edwin, and David Barrios. Just talk about those guys and how they evolved and how they matured throughout the years with what you guys had them.
Sure. I mean, the senior class that's coming out is a pretty special, awesome class. They were our leaders in that group were really around for all 4 years. So we really did get to watch them grow and mature into young men and ladies in front of our eyes. I mean, it was to see them, the skills that they now have. We can watch them sit around, conduct a meeting, do a presentation, speak in front of a crowd, becoming masters of their trades, excellent students. We watched that develop, and all of them are leaving with a pretty good path ahead for them. So we're looking forward to what we're going to get back from them in the years ahead.
Yeah, make sure they pay up.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, anything you guys want to say to anybody that wants to learn more about SkillsUSA, wants to contribute in any type of way?
I have nothing to say. I mean, if SkillsUSA is available, if you're thinking on coming to Lynn Tech, I would suggest you should join. It's a really good program. Helps, I would say, mature you and stuff.
You can plug your social media too. Yeah. I know this is a good chance for you to plug your social media.
If you want to, add me on Snap, CHU-MadBro.
That's not what he's talking about.
It's just a plug.
All right. Yeah, if you want to give us a follow on Instagram or Facebook, boom, right there, SkillsUSA LVTI on Instagram, and on Facebook it's LVTI Activities and Events.
Yeah. You might as well just plug your social media while you're at it, man. I know you want to get that shine. Get that shine. Go ahead.
I mean, if you want to add me on Snap, it's CHU-MadBro.
I would say that if anybody that's watching is interested, I mean, we do run a pretty awesome program at the school, and we do really run on donations and that sort of thing. So most of whatever we fundraise, we give right back to the community anyway. So, and to our students. So if anybody's interested in donating or asking, finding out more information, feel free to get in touch with us.
All right, and that's it. We are out of here. You guys been watching the Lynn Lowdown. You mad, bro.
You mad.
Good job.
Oh my God.
Now, time for some local events. The 27th Annual Shoe City Classic will be taking place August 2nd until the 3rd at Marion Gardens. High-level basketball from players around the North Shore and beyond will be on display during the 3 days of competition, which will conclude with the championship game on Sunday. Tonight from 5 p.m. until 8 p.m., the Higher Purpose Meet and Greet will be taking place at Galleries of Lynn Arts. Saturday from 1 p.m. until 4 p.m., the Lynn Chargers will be hosting the Lynn Chargers Free Family Fun Day at Keeney Park. The event is free to the public, and the first 100 guests will receive a free snow cone. Face painting, photo booth, and games will be some of the highlights of the event. Tuesday, August 6th is the beginning of National Health Center Week, and Lynn Community Health Center will be hosting a celebration of America's health centers. The festivities will begin at 10 a.m. and will go on until 2 p.m. A community mural will be on display, an open mic session, and recorded conversation of people's stories to share with Lynn Community Television's Lynn Community Health Center's social media pages. My Brother's Table will be hosting their 2019 summer party at Spinelli's on Route 1 on August 8th from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. It will be an evening filled with food, good company, and a silent auction. The fundraiser is the largest fundraiser of the year for My Brother's Table. On Friday, August 9th, the City of Lynn Free Summer Movie Nights will continue with its second movie of the summer. The movie will be Ralph Breaks the Internet. The movie will begin at 8 p.m. at Gallagher Park. LCTV's next Paramount film series will take place on Monday, August 12th. The movie choice for August is E.T. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. Movie begins at 7. Free popcorn and beverages will be available. Also on August 19th, LCTV will be hosting a forum on racism and violence here beginning at 7 p.m. Thank you for watching the LCTV News. Like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and visit us at lyntv.org to watch any show anytime on your computer, tablets, or phone. I'm Mukala Kabongo. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen.